Hello Stampers, welcome to my video. We are smack dab in the middle of celebration. January and February are the 2 months that Stampin' Up! Has this special promotion. Here is the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Actually, that is a celebration. It started January 5th. It's going to go through February 28th. And I'm going to be featuring this beautiful paper here, this designer series paper, and I'm going to show you how to cut it up to make 84 cards. So welcome to my video, and let me get right started. So actually the paper comes 12 by 12, and the colors that you need to coordinate with it is the basic black, Blackberry Bliss, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Mossy Meadow, and Petal Pink. Those are the colors. And then here is the paper. This is 6 different designs. You get them up here so I can make room for all of them. There's 6 different designs. And what you're going to do to get 7 cards out of each, let me see if I have my little pieces here. Let me see, here's one of them. Let me see if I can find the other 2. You're going to cut your paper, your cards, 5 1/4 by 4. Now the paper comes 12 by 12, so you're going to cut it down twice. 4 inches, 4 inches, and 4 inches. And then you're going to turn it around and you're going to cut it at 5 1/4. And then you're going to have this 1.5 inches left over. And so let me show you the other side of the paper. It's really pretty. And you see how you can mix and match these colors? It's beautiful. And I've got a special card that I made that I want to show you also. See the green, how the greens go good together. And, okay, let me put this aside now. Like I said, if you cut all 12 pages, your sheets of your designer series paper, you're going to have 72 pieces. And then if you add on 12 of these that you cut, then you're going to be able to make 84 cards. Now here's what I made with those little pieces. I just put them together, and because each page that you have, you're going to have 3 little pieces left, so that would make 7 for each color, for each page, and you're going to have 12 pages. So that's 84 cards, just card fronts, and you can just glue them onto your basic white or whatever color, like I did layering on this one. But I love the colors, how they mix and match. Now on this one I used let me get my paper here. I wanted to show you the card that I made. Okay, Petal Park is what I used to make these 2 cards last month. And then I want to show you a special technique on how to line up the greens here on the leaves and stems, make it even, okay? So, and I also, for these cards right here, I use this stamp set called Petal Park. I mean, it comes in a suite. If you want to get them all, you can do that, but you can just maybe get one stamp set at a time. And they do come in bundles, because you can see here that it's got the dies that go with it. But this is the stamp set that I use to finish these cards right here. You can see how there's the die there that I used to cut this out, and then all the sayings right there. I thought it was so pretty. So anyway, let me put that aside, and I'll show you the card that I made using the paper, the Blackberry Bliss paper. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. And then I had these left over, and so that's what I made. Let me put these aside. We'll get to the stamping. Okay, let me hold this just a second. This is a very short video. I just want to show you how to line up the two. It's two-step stamping, and you want to line it up. And the way I did it, let me show you. I'm using the Mossy, is it Mossy Meadow? Yeah. And this, first you stamp, you ink up and stamp with the outline. It's two stamps stamping. One's a solid stamp and one is an outline stamp. So I'm going to go ahead straight from the ink pad down on the paper and stamp firmly and then pick it up. Okay. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you this right here piece. This is the solid stamp. And you can see how it's kind of flimsy. And so when you put it on your ink or your acrylic block, you don't know which way to put it, this way or that way, to line it up with that. So I'm going to show you a little trick, what I did. I just kind of figured this out on my own. I don't know, maybe somebody else knows what they're doing too, but this is what I did. The part that you're going to stamp ink up, you put that down face down on the outline stamp that you just did. So you're going to line it up. I'm trying to stand up here so I can see. You just look at it, line it up the way you think it should be. It looks pretty good to me. Let me see. And you don't want a whole lot of white showing. You just want to barely see the line where it goes. If you see a little bit of white outside the line, that may not be what you want. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So, okay, so I'm going to press down and pick up my stamp. Okay, so now I'm going to ink it up in the same color, Mossy Meadow, but I'm going to stamp off this time because I want it to be a lighter color. Okay, so let me see if I'm in the camera. Okay, so you're going to line it up just like you did when you put the stamp on. You want to make sure that it's lined up just the way you want it. Just take your time, eyeball it. It's kind of hard when I'm doing the video to get it just the way I want it, but I'm trying real hard. Okay, then you're going to press down, and then you're going to pick it up, and there's what you've got. Now I want to show you the difference on the cards that I made earlier last month. And I was so frustrated because I thought maybe that's just the way the stamp is supposed to be, the way it was designed, because I tried and tried and tried, and I kept not getting it perfect. When I said, okay, you can see here that it's over the line here a little bit, and then on this one you can see it was, well, yeah, it's way over here. You can see that. But once I lined it up, like I just showed you, I made this third card, which I love, this Blackberry Bliss color. And you can see that it's just totally perfect. And I'm trying to get over perfection, but there's a right and a wrong. And so when you know what you're doing and you do it the right way, then it turns out okay. So anyway, I'm hoping that you guys are going to be enjoying the new celebration. They put a whole bunch of new celebration items that aren't in the catalog. So you need to go into my store. I'll put the link in my store and pick your free things that you're going to get out. With a $50 order, you get to pick a ton of free things, and some of them aren't new, some of them are in the current catalog. So there's some punches and different things like that if you have not ordered yet and you don't have that in your collection, then you can get them for free. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this video, and I will put a link into my store so you guys will be able to go in there and browse around the catalog. Thank you, and I really appreciate your support. please go into my YouTube and hit share and make a comment so I'll know that you've been there. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.